Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be video 3 of my work makeup series. It's going to be kind of a work appropriate smoky eye. I used the Anastasia Artist palette. I don't even know if this palette's available, but I'm pretty sure that all the colors I used in the palette are available on anastasia.com and sephora.com. So if you want to know how I got this look, keep watching. Hey guys, we're going to start with the face since it's a smoky eye. I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and I'm using my fingers. I found that that's the best way because I can apply a light sheen. It doesn't get all caked up, which I do sometimes with a brush. Then I'm going to start with the Anastasia Artist Palette. It's the only palette I'm going to use today. I'm just going to set my primer with Buttery in the palette. Most of these shades you can actually find on Anastasia. I'm going to use Dusty Rose, which I think comes in a single shadow, and so does Aubergine, the two colors I'm using. And I'm just going to use Dusty Rose as a transition color. I'm really going to try to keep it round, not flick it out too much. I do have kind of almond-y shaped eyes naturally, so having like a really round smoky eye, I have to work on it. Just try to keep the shadow in a round shape, not pulling it out too far. I'm also using my Morphe 433 brush, and I used, you can see, the Sephora Color Swap, which I like to clean kind of a brush off, particularly kind of these like white haired brushes. And I use the color Aubergine, and I'm just going to start building the intensity up, focusing on the outer corner, and then as I kind of get that color, I'm going to actually take my larger Sigma blending brush and really blend it out. It's a smoky eye, so you want to make it really smoky. You don't really want to see kind of that the corners are darker. You just want it to be very gradient. So I'm just kind of packing on color, blending it out, not really picking up Dusty Rose. Sometimes I am if I feel like I've kind of brushed away any kind of the transition above my crease, but I'm really just trying to focus on blending it all out and bringing the colors kind of slowly in towards the inner corner of my eye so they're not super dark, but it all still kind of stays the same color. So with this, I kind of blend for a little while, and then I'm going to start on my face here in a second because I like to kind of get my base color shadow on my eyes, and then once I do my face, I like to actually go back in and blend. So you can see I cleaned up. I'm using my Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. And then I'm mixing two colors because I'm starting to get a little bit more tan of my Philosophy Hope in a jar. I've actually put 1 pump of color 6 and then 2 pumps of color 5, shade 5. Like I said, it's limited coloring. Then I'm just going to pounce that in with a beauty blender, just making sure to get a nice even coverage. Very natural coverage though, because I am doing it for work. So you don't want to look like all cakey. You don't want your makeup to move. But as you can see, I actually got a new product. I really like it. It's the Cover FX, the little concealer pencil. And I use it for like very small spot treatment, and that stuff does not move. Now for a new concealer, I figured since I love the foundation, I might love the concealer. So I got the Philosophy Hope for Everywhere Covering Continuous Concealer in the shade 4.5. And I like the concealer, but I hate the applicator. I used it twice, not even twice actually. I think this is my first time using it. And I feel like I already got so much out. You can see I was just not happy with it. But I do like the coverage. I like the way it sits on my skin, but I don't love it like I love the foundation. You know, guys know I really love that foundation. But the concealer is nice. I wouldn't suggest it. I would definitely just suggest the Urban Decay concealer. So I'm setting my under eyes using just a square. I'm just trying to kind of pack it on, but it's so finely milled. It's that Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder that it flies everywhere. It flies into my eye. But because I have not done my bottom, I did concealer, but I have not done my bottom lashes yet. Lash line, I don't want to have a lot of fallout. So now I'm just setting the rest of my face. And as you can see, because I put concealer on, I kind of sharpened up that edge there, and I didn't want to. So now I'm just going to add the Aubergine color using a flat definer brush from Sigma on really nice and tight onto my lash line. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush in a second. Oh, you can see that I actually add it in to the outer corners to kind of make sure it all blends really nicely together so you don't have a gap in that corner right there. Taking a pencil brush in the color Dusty Rose, I'm just going to now blend it all out. Because it's smoky, I want to keep it nice and soft, no harsh lines. Where it kind of is darker, you can see it's darker at the lash line, but it kind of slowly fades out. But you're not really seeing more than one color. Honestly, this kind of all looks like one color. That's kind of how I like my smoky eye to be when it's this particular color scheme. where you can't really tell that there's two different colors. They just look like a more intense version of the same color, which I guess they pretty much are. So I'm just wiping away whatever I baked, and then using the same brush that I used for buttery, but not adding any product, I kind of just use that to clean up the area underneath my eyebrows, just to make sure that's nice and soft. I don't want a harsh line anywhere in that area with the smoky eye. So now I'm going to actually line using, tight line using a black liner. And I got a new mascara that I love, which is the Tarteist mascara. And I'm like really in love with this mascara. That's actually the sample size that I got. And I just ordered the big size when Tarte had the 30% off. I ordered a big size and I love it. I don't know what it is, the brush or something. It's very much like my Chantecaille mascara where it separates my lashes. That's what I love in a mascara. That's my personal opinion. I don't like clumpy mascara. In my waterline, added a little bit of aubergine, and I'm using the new Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in the color Bronze. It's a very, very matte bronzer, and I love it because I can contour my nose with it, and I don't have to pick up a contour color. I just think it's a great everyday, all day kind of bronzer. It's pretty light, so if you have dark skin, it probably won't show up that well, but I love it. And I'm just taking the banana shade and the lightest shade in the Anastasia contour kit, and I always do this. I kind of just rub it on my nose. I found it feels the best. It works out the best just to kind of lighten the bridge of my nose. Now I'm just adding a little bit of blush. I think it's just a Tarte blush. I'm not quite sure which one I grabbed actually. And using the Morphe E4 brush. And then I always take a dual fiber, really, really soft dual fiber brush to blend it all in because blend, blend, blend. Now I'm taking the new Urban Decay highlighter in the color Sin, and I love this highlighter. Oh, it's beautiful. So I'm just going to take it and highlight the crap out of my face because it's so pretty. It's definitely the prettiest. It's like golden kind of champagne color of the group. So I definitely like that the most. I'm just using my normal highlight spots. And then I just take the same brush and blend it all in because I want to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines. Using the YSL lip liner in the color 6. Just to line my lips because I'm using a new product. It is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, and I'm using the color Basic. I like the lipstick. It's a little patchy, the formula, and I like the gloss a lot though. The gloss is definitely the standout in this Double Duty, but I like the fact that I can have it both sides. Yes, I know I'm starting to wear gloss all the time now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's because it's spring. And I'm just going to spray it all. Spray, spray, spray. Thanks, guys. So this is the final look. Hopefully you guys like it. It's pretty easy to do in all honesty. Like I said, the Anastasia palette, the Artist palette is the palette that I used. I used the colors Dusty Rose and Aubergine mostly. Only 2 colors really. I used a little bit of buttery to kind of set and to clean things up. But all in all, it's a pretty easy look. I also got the new Double Duty Beauty, what is it? The Tarte Lip Sculpture lipstick and lip gloss in the color Basic. I don't know how I feel about it. I think that the lip gloss is really pretty, but the lipstick itself is a little bit splotchy. It definitely needs a liner, but all in all, this is kind of a look I would do for a work cocktail hour maybe, or if you know you have an event, if you kind of know you can handle a little, your face can handle a little bit of makeup. This will kind of wear really nicely throughout the day. It might be kind of dramatic in the morning, but it kind of breaks down a little bit, I feel like, and kind of melts into your face, so it's really, really pretty. It lasts a really long time. This kind of smoke just stays, particularly if you use like a primer on your eyeshadow and you really kind of set your eyeshadow. I'm going to a work event, so that's why I decided to do it. I have a couple other ideas for work makeup series looks, particularly maybe some like darker, like a red lip or something, how to wear a red lip for work. I have that requested. If you have any requests, comment below. I'm also finally on Snapchat, so if you want to follow me, it's nathalieb.eauty on Snapchat, the same that it is everywhere that I have social media. So nathalieb.eauty on Snapchat. Thumbs up this video if you're really enjoying this work makeup series. I hope you all are, and I will see you guys soon. Alright guys, thanks, bye!